The story begins with four friends hiking in the mountains of Bhutan. While hiking through the mountains, they reach a mountaintop, and one of their friend Paul hears a whistle, and he starts going after it. Then he slips into a hole, and his friend goes in a hole with ropes. He sees him sitting in front of a large skeleton. Paul looked possessed by it. He tries to talk to him. Paul says, "If you touch me, you will die." Then he carries him on his shoulder and starts going back. They found an empty house and goes in. Then a storm started, and their friends go out for food. Ruthie finds a whistle in Paul's pocket, and she starts playing it. After that, she sees someone from window and goes outside seeking help. She figures out it's a shadow-like figure. Shadow comes toward her. She panics and rushes toward cabin. The shadow figure started knocking the door. Then her friends comes back and says we didn't see anyone outside. She is still panicked. After that, we see Paul whispering in her ears while she is sleeping. Then she wakes up, seeing Paul isn't there. Then all friends goes out looking for Paul. They found him sitting on a cliff. His friend says, "I'm fed up with your drama. We have to go back." Then Ruthie kills them all, and she also jumps from the cliff. Then story goes 23 years ahead. We see man named James. His family died in a car accident. He was cop back then. Now he is alone, running a security store. After losing his family, he is extremely frustrated in his life. He goes to the restaurant and gives them his birthday coupon to have a free meal. After that, he goes home and meets with his friend's daughter Amanda. His friend died the same day his family died. She says odd things like, "Nothing is real. It's all our imagination. Reality is made from our imagination." James says he can't understand a thing. Amanda leaves. The next morning, Amanda's mom checks her room and can't find her. She sees a message in Amanda's mirror that says, "Empty man made me do it." Then she calls police and James in her house. James found a Pontifex Institute brochure in her room with tulpa written behind it. Then James goes to her school to meet Amanda's friend Devara. She sits in his car and tells him that if you found an empty bottle on bridge and you blew a whistle in it to call an empty man, something would happen. James said, "You tried it." She nods and says, "Few days ago, we all went to an abandoned bridge and found empty bottle. We all blew a whistle in it, and then we feel strange presence of something. We all got scared and left the bridge. Then she sees Shadow and seems worried and leaves his car and gives him Amanda's other friends' addresses. James goes to all of Amanda's friends' houses and finds that they are all missing. Then he goes to the bridge and finds all of Amanda's friends hanging to death. We see Amanda's friend Devara, who gave James the address of other friends. And then Empty Man makes her kill herself in her bathroom. Detective tells James that all of Amanda's friends had suicide, but James doesn't believe that. After that, James goes to his house and starts researching the Pontifex Institute. He finds that it is a cult organization that believes we can turn anything into reality by deep meditation. The next day, he goes to Pontifex Institute. They gave him a form to fill, but he leaves it unfilled and goes to their seminar. We see a man speaking. He is the head of a cult. His thoughts are also like Amanda's, and he is follower of Empty Man. After his speech ends, James goes to him and asks about Empty Man. He says Empty Man is a power. He fulfill his followers' wish until they believe in him. And then James asks a guy about Amanda. He doesn't give him any information about her. He gets further inside an institute and sees some people sitting in front of a black paper. Then goes to the basement, and the people of the institute kick him out. Outside, he sees a guy whom he asked about Amanda in institute. He tells him that Amanda used to come here. James says, "Where is she now?" He tells him the location. Then he goes straight to the location, which is located in the woods. There, he sees a cabin. When he gets in a cabin, he finds many files, including Amanda and his own, which is empty. Then he goes to another cabin, where he finds many video cassettes. He plays them and sees a room full of men, experimenting on a guy. Very weird things are happening in the video. Then it gets dark. James hears noise, and he goes outside following the voices. He saw people running in circles and chanting around fire. Then fire went up. While watching the fire, he felt dizzy. They saw him standing in the dark and started running aggressively toward him. James made a run for his life. He reached his car and left. He goes straight to the detective and tells him about a cabin in the woods. He doesn't believe him and says, "You are not a cop anymore, so back off from my investigation." Then James goes to his store, picks his pistol, and goes to Amanda's mom's house and tells her that Amanda has joined the cult. Then their phone rang, and they pick up. But other person on the call starts whispering. Then they both leave her house, and James drops her off at a hotel. In the next scene, James is sitting in his room and suspects he is not alone. Then the empty man's shadow comes at him and vanishes. The next morning, he goes to the Pontifex Institute. He sees the guy who gave him the address. He starts following him. The guy stops at many locations. Then he stops at a hospital and goes into a room. James watching him and his friends, bowing down in front of a patient. In the next scene, James kidnapped the guy and asks him about Empty Man. He tells him that you are now Empty Man's bridge. It happens in 1,000 years. When Empty Man chooses someone, he will communicate with us through you. James says, "Where is Amanda?" He starts laughing. James punches him and leaves. Then we see James breaking into the Pontifex Institute and checking their records. He finds a file about that patient in the hospital, including his file. James' file have all the details about him, including the birthday coupon he used in a restaurant a few days back. He is shocked to see all this. He rushed toward hospital looking for an answer. He goes in a patient room and finds Amanda there. We see the patient is Paul, who was possessed by a skeleton 23 years ago. And then James tries to call her mom, but her mom doesn't recognize him. He is shocked to witness all this. Then he asks Amanda, "Who is this man?" She says she doesn't know his name, but he is a bridge. We communicate to Empty Man through him. He is a signal he transmits we receive. But now he is weak. We need a new bridge. She reveals that all your memories are fake. We made you 3 days ago, so you can be our new bridge. James refused to believe all that. Scene shifts, and we see James in a room he is staring at wall. And in his imagination, he is in a cave with skeleton, where Paul was 23 years ago. The skeleton turns into an empty man, and he starts running after him. James stops. An empty man appears. He tried to shoot him, but it doesn't affect him. An empty man transfers himself in James' body. After that, James goes to hospital and kills Paul. Movie ends with hospital staff bowing in front of James, suggesting that he is bridge now.